Good morning, everybody. I finally made it to the shop. Went to Huber Heights, down to Restoration World, and picked the stuff up for Poverty's Potential. Man, I'll tell you, I wish I had somebody else that could run for me. It takes over 2 hours round trip by the time I go down there and get back up here. 2 hours I can get quite a bit done. But I got all them parts in the truck, and I'm just gonna finish this week out on the doors, try to get them as far as I can anyways, and go from there. Monday I plan on, I've still got to bolt that to the skid, which I haven't done that. Blow it out real good, clean it up, get the doors all put together, and get the glass man up here to put the windshield and back glass in, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I hate riding around. The older I get, the less I like driving around. All right, well, let's I guess start off by blowing all the dust off this thing, clean it up. I want to get some Bondo put on the top half of the door and get sanding on the bottom half. I'm going to try to get around these window seams first, do a little at a time, because man, it sucks trying to get up in here with a big spatula. I'll get this spread out with the small spatula, and then I'll probably come back and sand it by hand, because yeah, as you can see, I was having fun trying to get everything sanded by machine. I hate spreading this stuff. It never wants to go like you think it's going to. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next door here. You getting all over me, guys. It's starting to harden up already. Dang it. That's a waste. Man. All right, and again, I'm gonna wipe it with the lacquer reducer, get rid of any little stickiness. 120 on the little block here. I'm just gonna knock all the highs off of it. Knock the highs off of it so it'll flow out a little better when I get to the main coat. I really wasn't expecting all this body work on this. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. Really wish this weather would make up its melon. It was lower 40s when I got up past several days. Yesterday it was 52. This morning it was 61. I definitely don't want to be buying diesel for the heat. So, the longer it stays warm for me, the better. I would rather have to have the fan on and sweat than have that stupid bullet heater running and costing me. Alright, that'll be good enough. I'll go get the next door. I'm going to use this oval block here. Seems to work out a little better. Yeah, I like that. That's working out real nice. Now, if you catch it in time before it gets too hard, you can take a razor blade and get all the high lumps off of it. But I didn't think about it. This manual labor, man, ought to be a law against that. You know what? I'm gonna grab DA. The less manual labor, the better. welding. I think that's gonna come out real nice. Getting in between the window channels, kind of fun. All right, next door. All right, guys, I'm gonna let that stuff up there cure out. I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding on this. Using 120 on the file board. It ain't gotta be perfect at this point. I know I'm gonna find a couple spots, like right there I think is still a little bit low, but I'm gonna just sand on it, and I'll show you when I start going through certain areas of what my thoughts are. Now make sure you wear gloves on the file board. Your hands will look like you dipped it in chicken blood and dropped it in the piranha aquarium. I don't know about you, but me, I can't hold it up here very much. I just don't feel like I have that much control. I hold it like this right here, and when that sandpaper comes up and hits your hand, man, it chews the daylights out of your skin. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on time lapse while I start, and then I'll bring you back when I wanna show you something. All right, you can see I didn't have the Duraglass down far enough, but I'm starting to hit metal right there. So that tells me it's close. Right along just inside the edge there, it's a little bit low. You can see the difference in color. I got a low spot there, and I'm hitting there, but I'm not down to metal out here. So I'll follow that a little bit farther. Once I start seeing metal, I'll stop like I did there. I need a little bit right on that edge, a little bit right there. All this feels pretty decent. Up here, still need a little more sanding. Here's the same thing. I got down to the Duraglass, but I'm not seeing any metal anywhere in here. So I can keep going on that. You just got to keep checking, make sure it's still flat, or actually getting flat. Right here I got a low spot, but I'm hitting metal on both sides, so I'll have to glaze that. Most of that'll come out. But yeah, that's just what you got to do. You got to just keep checking.
I'm free, spirit forever. I am free, spirit forever. Speeding through town, taking a chill. Patrolman, let me go, $200 bill. Better let me sign this page in your book. Leave the town feeling like I'm some kind of crook. The border
I jumped up to 36 grit. It's taking too long, 120. I'm gonna get it fairly close, like that. And then I'm gonna glaze and get it as smooth as I possibly can, then do 120. Right here, it's really close, but I didn't want to keep going and make a divot. So I'll get it as close as I can with 36 grit, glaze it, and then hit it with 120. I wish I had some 80 grit, but I don't. And another tip, you gotta let your air compressor build up once in a while. Alright, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, let that build up and cool off a little bit, and get back at her.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head.
Well, I didn't get a second glaze on the top parts. I mean, it's close. Except for that, I didn't even first glaze that. But from here down on the doors, I'm gonna say those will sand out just fine. I haven't done a whole lot in the door jamb because remember, I still gotta do my handle in there, which I gotta stop and look at 2 tailgates, see if they got everything I need. yeah, tomorrow I should be able to have the bottoms of these sanded out no problem, because they were closed. It's just little things here and there across all of them, and might as well just glaze the whole dang thing and file board it all down. Top part, I need just a little bit. This here feels pretty decent, but I need a little bit in here. Gotta clean some of that out. I'm gonna go ahead and glaze this corner on those. I'm gonna glaze this again. I gotta get in here and clean them holes. This one here, I had it pretty close when I did it originally, but then I had to do all this work up here in this corner. I'm probably going to go ahead and just glaze this whole thing again, file board it out, same way down in here. But the rest of these ain't too bad. That one sanded out pretty decent. That one sanded out pretty decent. I'll glaze the tops of all the doors, and then around here, I don't know. It's still a lot of work, but I might see some primer tomorrow. At least I ain't got to do any taping. Clean them and spray. All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here for the day. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, give me a thumbs up, and share my videos. Let's get some more people joining in. If you haven't, join in on the chat. If you don't like typing and stuff, get on your cell phone and voice text it. All right, till tomorrow, have a good evening.